Welcome, friends. Today we are going to meet a very special girl. Her name is Maya. Maya is just like you and me. She wants to learn, to grow, and to be happy. But one day, Maya feels very sad. She fails an important exam at school. She studies a lot, but the result is not good. She thinks, I cannot do anything right. I will never succeed. Her heart feels heavy. She feels small and lost. She cries quietly in her room. She thinks, the world is too big and I am too weak. At home, her parents are disappointed too. They say, Maya, why didn't you do better? Maya feels shame and fear. She wants to hide. She wants to give up. This moment feels like a wall. She thinks she cannot climb over it. She feels hopeless. She wants to stop trying. She wants to leave school. But even in this dark moment, a small light appears. Maya remembers something her teacher said long ago. Every small step matters. Never give up. She thinks, maybe I can try again. Maybe I can improve. A tiny hope grows in her heart. She feels a little strength. She feels that change is possible. She can start with one small action. Maya looks at her English book. She has always wanted to speak English well. She knows that learning English is hard. Some words are difficult, some sentences are long. But she thinks, I can try one word, one sentence. I can practice every day. This is the first step. One small step can grow into big change. Maya smiles a little. She feels a little courage. Even when life feels hard, we can find hope. Even when we fail, we can learn. Maya's story teaches us an important lesson. Hope is stronger than fear. Learning English and learning life skills are the same. Small, simple actions every day can make a big difference. It is not about being perfect. It is about trying again and again. Now, Maya is ready to face her first challenge. She knows it will not be easy. She knows she will make mistakes. But she also knows that giving up is not an option. She takes her first small step, and with that step, a new journey begins. In the next section, we will see Maya face her first struggle and learn how she finds confidence to continue. The moment of despair. Welcome back, friends. In this part of Maya's story, we will see how she feels at her lowest moment. This is a very important moment because it shows that even when we feel hopeless, a small spark can start change. Maya sits alone in the classroom. Her classmates are busy with their work, laughing, talking, and moving quickly. They do not notice her. She feels invisible. She tries to say, Can I join you? But her voice is small. No one answers. Her heart feels heavy. Her teacher is impatient. The teacher asks her to read aloud, but she cannot say the words clearly. I can't read this, she whispers. The teacher frowns. Try harder, Maya, the teacher says, but it feels strict, not kind. Maya wants to hide under the table. She thinks, I can never do this. I will always fail. Every word feels difficult. She forgets simple phrases like, good morning, thank you, and I am happy. These small mistakes make her feel even worse. Maya remembers her friend Anna, who learned English fast. Anna can speak full sentences easily. Maya thinks, why am I so slow? Why am I not good like her? She feels small and weak. Tears come to her eyes. She wants to quit. She wants to leave school. Her dreams feel far away, almost impossible. But even in this dark moment, Maya notices something small. She can remember a few words from yesterday. She says quietly to herself, Hello, my name is Maya. She smiles a little because she did not give up completely. This is a very small success, but it is a success. She thinks, maybe I can try again. Maybe I can do more. Her mind starts to open a little. Maya looks at a page in her English book. The words are hard. The boy runs fast. The girl sings well. I like my teacher. She tries to read slowly. The boy runs fast. It is not perfect, but she can say it. She tries the next sentence. The girl sings well. She smiles a little more. It is still hard, but she feels a small light. One small step is growing. At home, Maya sits alone in her room. She thinks about her day. Her parents are busy. They do not see her small victories. She feels lonely. She thinks, no one believes in me. Maybe I am really not good enough. She closes her eyes and remembers a phrase her teacher said. Mistakes are part of learning. Maya opens her eyes. She repeats softly, mistakes, learning, try again. The words feel strange, but comforting. Even though Maya feels despair, she is learning something important. She is learning patience, effort, and hope. She is learning that small achievements can grow into bigger successes. One day she might read full paragraphs, speak full sentences, and answer questions in class. Today she is only taking small steps. But that is enough to begin. Maya begins to notice the small details around her. She sees a bird outside the window. She hears the wind. She feels her heartbeat. These small things remind her that life continues. She whispers, I can try. It is not loud, but it is real. This moment of quiet hope is the start of change. Then a small spark appears. A classmate smiles at her and says, Do you want to read with me? Maya feels surprised. She nods slowly. Her hands feel a little warmer. She thinks, maybe someone believes in me. She starts to feel curiosity. Maybe English is not impossible. Maybe she can understand it, word by word, day by day. In this moment of despair, Maya learns something important. She learns that failure is not the end. She learns that even when people ignore you, even when you make mistakes, you can continue. Every small word, every small sentence, every small step matters. And most importantly, she learns that hope can start in the smallest way, like a tiny spark in the dark. Maya takes her English book and reads one more line slowly. I like to read. She smiles softly. Her voice is small but clear. This line is not perfect. She will forget it later. But today she tried. Today she did not give up. And this is the first step of her journey. Now Maya is ready for the next challenge. She feels a little courage and a little curiosity. She wants to learn more. She wants to try more. She does not know what will happen tomorrow, but she knows she can start again. In the next section, we will see how Maya finds a small spark that gives her hope and begins to grow, step by step. Finding a small spark. Welcome back, friends. Now, we follow Maya as she discovers the first small spark that can change her life. After the long day at school, Maya feels tired and sad. Her heart is heavy, but she does not give up completely. She remembers a small corner in the school library. It is quiet there. Dust floats in the sunlight, and the air smells like old books. Maya walks slowly to the shelves. Her hands touch the books softly. She feels nervous. She thinks, these books are too hard. I cannot read them. Maya takes a deep breath and opens a colorful book. It is small, with short sentences and simple words. The cover shows a boy and a dog. The title is The Boy and the Dog. Maya smiles slightly. The words are easy. The boy runs. The dog runs. They play. She reads slowly. The boy runs. The dog runs. Her voice is small but correct. She smiles because she understands a little. At first, Maya hesitates. She whispers to herself, maybe I cannot read this. Maybe I will make mistakes. She looks around. No one is watching, no one judges. She turns the page. The sentences are simple. The boy is happy. The dog is happy. They play all day. Maya reads each sentence slowly and carefully. She begins to feel comfortable. Her heart feels light. She says quietly, happy, play, day. These words feel nice. They feel easy to remember. Maya notices a small picture on the page. The boy is smiling. The dog is running fast. She points to the picture and says, boy, dog, run, happy. She feels proud. It is a very small success, but it is a success. Maya repeats the sentences 3 times. Each time she feels stronger and braver. Her fear is slowly leaving. She is learning that she can understand English, one simple sentence at a time. The mentor appears at the library. It is Miss Lena, the school librarian. She smiles warmly at Maya and says, hello, Maya. I see you like this book. Maya nods shyly. She says, yes, I like book. Ms. Lena gently says, it is okay to start small. Every word you read makes you stronger. Keep trying. Maya feels happy. She feels encouraged. For the first time, someone notices her small effort and celebrates it. Her heart feels light. Maya reads another sentence. The dog runs fast. The boy runs fast. They are friends. She pronounces carefully, dog runs fast. Boy runs fast. She smiles. The words are simple, and she can understand them. Her mind feels clearer. She feels a spark of hope. She whispers, maybe I can do more. She feels curiosity. What else can she read? What else can she learn? Through this simple book, Maya learns new words and phrases. She practices. The boy plays. The dog plays. They are happy. She repeats the sentences, moving her lips slowly. She writes the words in her notebook. Boy, dog, run, play, happy. She sees progress. Even small words make her feel proud. Even small sentences make her feel strong. She understands that learning English is a journey. Every step matters. Her heart begins to believe in herself. She thinks about the day at school. She remembers the mistakes and the despair. But now she sees a contrast. Before, she thought she could never read. Now she can read a simple story. Before, she felt alone. Now she feels supported and curious. Before, she thought learning was impossible. Now she knows it is possible, step by step. Maya spends a long time with the book. She reads slowly, repeats words aloud, and smiles at the pictures. She feels calm and happy. She thinks, I can do this. I can learn. I can try every day. The spark of hope is growing. She realizes that small, confident actions bring change. Even one sentence read today can lead to many sentences tomorrow. Even one word learned today can lead to fluency later. As Maya closes the book for the day, she feels different. Her steps are lighter. Her heart feels stronger. She is ready to try more. She is ready to practice every day. She knows that learning English is not just about words. It is about courage, patience, and hope. She whispers softly, tomorrow I will read more. Now Maya is ready for the first step of real effort. She will not just read for fun. She will try to improve. She will practice daily, make mistakes, and learn from them. Her journey has begun. In the next section, we will see Maya face her first real struggle and learn how small mistakes can become powerful lessons. The first struggle. Welcome back, friends. Now, we are going to see Maya face her first real struggle. Learning something new is never easy, and Maya is learning that every step can be hard but valuable. After discovering her small spark with the English book, Maya decides to practice every day. She wants to read, speak, and understand English. But the first days are not easy. She forgets words quickly. She mispronounces simple sentences. She feels frustrated and tired. Maya sits at her desk with her notebook and English book. She tries to say, "The boy runs fast," but she says, "The boy run fast, no, fast, run." She frowns. Her tongue feels heavy. Her voice is small. She wants to give up. She thinks, "I am not good. I cannot do this." She closes her eyes and sighs. The mistake makes her feel small. She remembers how easy it seemed when she read with Miss Lena. Now it feels hard. But Maya does not stop completely. She takes a deep breath. She tries again. She repeats the sentence slowly. "The boy runs fast." This time, it is better. Her voice is clearer. She smiles a little. It is not perfect, but it is correct. She writes the words in her notebook carefully. Boy runs fast. She repeats them 3 times. Each repetition makes the words easier to remember. Maya also practices listening. She plays a short audio of the same sentences. The boy runs fast. The dog runs fast. They play together. She listens carefully. Then she repeats, "The boy runs fast. The dog runs fast. They play together." At first, she makes mistakes. She says run instead of runs. She forgets together, but she repeats it again and again. Her voice grows stronger. Her memory grows sharper. She begins to see that mistakes are not failures. They are lessons. During class, Maya tries to speak. The teacher asks, "Maya, what does the boy do?" Maya thinks quickly. She says, "He runs fast." It is simple but correct. She feels proud. She sees the contrast. Before, she could not say a single sentence. Now, she speaks correctly. She realizes that small steps lead to small wins. She smiles quietly and whispers to herself, I can try more." Maya practices every day. She reads, writes, and speaks. Sometimes she forgets words. Sometimes she mixes sentences. Sometimes she feels tired, but she keeps trying. She learns that patience is very important. Learning English is like planting a small tree. At first, it is only a seed. You water it, wait, and care for it. Slowly, it grows. One day, it becomes a strong tree. Mistakes are like water for the tree. They help growth. To make learning easier, Maya starts a routine. She reads one sentence 3 times. She listens to one short audio 3 times. She writes 5 words every day. She repeats each word aloud. Her pronunciation becomes better. She remembers more words. She starts to see progress. Each day feels a little lighter. Each day feels a little brighter. Maya also learns to enjoy small successes. When she reads a whole paragraph without mistakes, she claps quietly. When she says a sentence correctly, she smiles. These small celebrations make her feel happy. She feels that learning can be fun, not only hard. She understands the contrast. Before, mistakes felt heavy. Now, mistakes are a way to grow. Through her struggle, Maya learns an important lesson. Persistence is more important than immediate success. You do not need to be perfect today. You only need to keep trying. Every mistake, every mispronounced word, and every forgotten phrase is a step forward. Learning is a journey. Patience and practice are keys. By the end of this struggle, Maya feels stronger. She may still make mistakes, but she does not fear them as much. She is ready to continue. She knows that the more she tries, the more she grows. This realization builds a foundation for the next part of her journey, experiencing small wins that give her confidence and joy. Maya closes her notebook and whispers, "I will try again tomorrow. I will not give up. She feels hope growing in her heart. She is ready to take the next step. In the next section, we will see how small wins start to build her confidence and make learning English exciting. Small wins, big confidence. Welcome back, friends. Now, we follow Maya as she begins to experience small wins that slowly build her confidence. After weeks of daily practice, something wonderful starts to happen. The words that once seemed impossible now feel familiar. One morning, Maya sits at her desk with her English book. She takes a deep breath and begins to read a short paragraph aloud. The boy plays with the dog. The dog is happy. They run in the park. Her voice is clear, her pronunciation careful, and, for the first time, she finishes the paragraph without stopping. She smiles brightly. Maya feels a joy she has never felt before. She remembers how she once struggled with the simplest sentences. Before, she thought she would never read aloud in class. Now, she can read a whole paragraph. The despair she once felt seems far away. Her small win feels like sunshine breaking through dark clouds. She whispers softly, "I can do it." I can read. Her heart feels lighter. At school, Maya's teacher asks her to answer a simple question. What does the boy do? Maya raises her hand confidently. She says, "He plays with the dog in the park." Her classmates smile. The teacher nods. Maya feels proud. She understands the contrast. Before, she could barely speak. Now, she can say full sentences. Each small success gives her courage to try more. Maya also finds joy in helping others. One day, a younger student struggles with a simple sentence. The cat sleeps on the mat. Maya gently repeats it with the student. The cat sleeps on the mat. She smiles as the student says it correctly. Maya feels proud and happy. Helping someone else makes her feel even stronger. She sees that learning is not only about herself, it is about sharing knowledge and joy with others. Through these small wins, Maya practices her vocabulary every day. She writes new words in her notebook: boy, dog, play, run, cat, mat, happy, sleep. She reads them aloud, listens to audio, and repeats them. Each word is a small step. Each sentence is a small achievement. Slowly, her vocabulary grows. She begins to remember phrases without hesitation. The boy runs fast. The dog is happy. The cat sleeps on the mat. Each phrase builds her confidence. Maya notices her emotions changing. The sadness and fear she once felt are being replaced by excitement and pride. She smiles more often. She feels brave to try new sentences and new words. She remembers the moments when she wanted to give up. Now she sees the difference. Effort leads to success, and small steps create big changes. Her heart is filled with hope and energy. At home, Maya practices with her parents. She reads short sentences aloud. I like to read. I am happy. I play with my friends. Her parents smile and encourage her. Maya feels supported and loved. This emotional growth helps her learning. She understands that words are not just letters. They are feelings, actions, and connections. She is learning English and life skills at the same time. Even when Maya makes mistakes, she does not give up. She reads a new sentence. The girl sings a song. At first she says, "The girl sings song." She smiles, corrects herself, and tries again. The girl sings a song. This small correction gives her confidence. She learns to be patient with herself. She learns that mistakes are part of learning. Maya begins to feel ready for bigger challenges. She knows that success is not only about words, it is about courage, persistence, and belief in herself. Each small win makes her heart stronger. Each small achievement makes her ready to face something more difficult. She whispers softly, "I am ready. I will try more." These small wins are more than just reading sentences. They are victories over fear, doubt, and despair. They show Maya that she is capable of learning and growing. They give her confidence to face bigger challenges ahead. Her journey is still long, but she has learned an important lesson. Every small step matters. Every small win builds strength. Every small success creates hope. Now, Maya is ready for the next big challenge. Her confidence is growing, but she will need to face fear and uncertainty again. In the next section, we will see how Maya meets a bigger test that challenges her hope and determination, and how she learns to trust herself even more. The big challenge. Welcome back, friends. Now, Maya faces her biggest challenge yet. Her teacher announces a school event where students will read short English stories in front of the class. Maya feels her heart beat fast. Her hands feel sweaty. Her mind says, "I cannot do this. Everyone will laugh. I will fail." Fear fills her like a heavy cloud. For a moment, she wants to hide. But then she remembers all the small wins she has worked for. She remembers the hours spent reading, listening, and repeating. She thinks, "I can try." I have practiced. Maya takes a deep breath and goes home to prepare. She opens her notebook and reads her favorite story again. The boy plays with the dog. The dog runs fast. They are happy. She repeats the sentences slowly. She practices pronunciation. The boy plays with the dog. She listens to audio clips and matches the sounds. Each repetition makes her more confident. She writes new words in her notebook and reads them aloud. Play, run, happy, dog, boy. She practices until her voice is calm and steady. During practice, Maya faces mistakes. She mispronounces happy as happy and forgets with in a sentence. At first, she feels frustrated. She whispers, "I am not good enough." But she remembers a lesson. Mistakes are part of learning. She tries again and again. Slowly, the words become familiar. Slowly, her voice becomes stronger. She repeats to herself, "Mistakes are okay. I can learn. I can try." Her inner dialogue is warm and motivating. She feels hope. The next day, Maya enters the classroom for the event. Her stomach feels tight. Her classmates look confident. Some smile, some whisper. Maya thinks, "What if I forget? What if I make mistakes?" She looks at her notebook one last time. She remembers all the practice, all the small wins. She whispers softly, "I have worked hard. I can do it." She walks to the front of the class, her steps slow but steady. Maya begins to read aloud. The boy plays with the dog. The dog runs fast. They are happy. Her voice shakes at first. She mispronounces runs slightly. She pauses. Then she smiles and continues. They are happy. Each sentence grows clearer. Her classmates listen quietly. Her teacher nods encouragingly. Maya feels a spark of pride. She realizes that preparation and effort are more important than fear. During her reading, Maya notices something amazing. She remembers the first day she could barely say hello. Now she can read 3 sentences clearly in front of everyone. The contrast is huge. Fear is still there, but confidence grows faster. She thinks, "I can do this. I have learned so much." This inner dialogue motivates her to continue. She reads slowly, carefully, with emotion. The boy and the dog play together. They are happy every day. Maya also shares a tip for learning English. She reminds herself and viewers, break sentences into small parts, repeat words aloud, listen carefully, and never fear mistakes. She repeats each sentence 3 times. Each repetition strengthens her memory. She practices pronunciation, intonation, and confidence. Her effort shows that success is not only talent, effort, consistency, and courage matter more. After she finishes reading, the classroom is silent for a moment. Then her teacher claps. Her classmates smile and clap. Maya feels her heart fill with happiness. She feels proud of herself. The fear she felt is still remembered, but it is smaller now. She knows she faced the challenge. She applied everything she learned: patience, practice, small wins, and persistence. Maya learns an important lesson. Success is not about being perfect. Success is about trying, learning from mistakes, and continuing despite fear. She realizes that preparation and effort matter more than talent alone. Her confidence grows. She whispers to herself, "I can do hard things. I can learn more." This lesson is bigger than English. It is a life lesson. Maya walks back to her seat with a smile. Her classmates ask her about the story. She answers clearly. Her teacher nods. Her heart feels full. She understands that challenges are opportunities. Each fear she faces, each difficulty she overcomes, makes her stronger. She is ready for more learning, more growth, and more small wins. Now, Maya has faced a big challenge and learned that effort, not just talent, matters. In the next section, we will see how she uses this confidence to help others and continue her journey of hope, persistence, and English learning. Triumph and reflection. Welcome back, friends. Now, we see Maya experiencing triumph, not because she is perfect, but because she has made real progress. After her big challenge in class, Maya feels a quiet pride inside. She remembers how she once could not read a single sentence aloud without fear. Now, she can read paragraphs, speak clearly, and even help others. Her heart feels light, warm, and full of hope. She whispers to herself, "I did it. I tried." I learned. Maya reflects on her journey so far. She thinks about the first day she failed her exam. She remembers the tears, the sadness, the feeling of being small and invisible. "I cannot do this," she said then. Now she smiles and says softly, "I can try. I can do more." The contrast is clear. Before, despair held her down. Now, persistence lifts her up. Each small effort, each tiny success has created a path forward. At school, Maya shares a small story with her friends. She says, "I read a book. I read a story. I can say the sentences. I feel happy." Her friends smile. They are impressed by her confidence. Maya practices simple phrases aloud. "I can do it. I will try. I learn every day." These sentences are easy to remember. They are full of hope. She repeats them again and again. Each time, she feels stronger. Maya remembers her small wins. Reading her first paragraph, helping a younger student, pronouncing a word correctly, and finishing her story at the school event. She writes in her notebook, "Small steps, big change. I am proud." She repeats the sentence slowly. "Small steps, big change. I am proud." Each word strengthens her memory and her confidence. She understands that growth comes from consistent, patient effort, not instant perfection. She thinks about her mistakes too. At first they felt heavy and discouraging, but now she sees them as lessons. When she mispronounces a word or forgets a phrase, she smiles and says, "It is okay. I can try again." Mistakes are no longer scary. They are teachers. Maya realizes that learning English is also learning life skills, patience, resilience, and courage. Maya also feels proud because she is helping others. She shows a younger student how to read, "The cat runs." The dog plays. She listens patiently and repeats slowly. The student smiles. Maya's heart fills with joy. She understands that her success is not just for herself. It can inspire others. Helping others strengthens her own confidence and makes learning meaningful. Through these experiences, Maya reflects on hope. She realizes that hope is not waiting for things to be easy. Hope is believing in yourself, even when it is hard. She whispers to herself, "I will not give up. I will keep learning. I will keep trying." Each day, each small action builds a stronger foundation. She understands that her journey is long, but every step matters. Maya's thoughts are simple, but powerful for learners to practice. I try, I learn, I feel happy. I can read, I can speak, I can help. She repeats them slowly, aloud. She writes them in her notebook. Each phrase is a reminder of her progress. Each sentence builds confidence. Each word carries hope. Her heart feels full of pride and warmth. She remembers the first time she felt despair, the first time she thought, "I cannot do this." Now she knows that persistence, small efforts, and belief in herself can change everything. She smiles quietly and thinks, "I am stronger. I am learning. I am growing." Her journey has taught her that effort matters more than fear, and hope is stronger than despair. Maya's triumph is not the end. It is a new beginning. She feels ready to continue learning English, to face bigger challenges, and to help others along the way. Her story shows that small, consistent steps create real change. Triumph comes not from perfection, but from courage, patience, and persistence. Now, Maya is ready to see the bigger life lesson. Her success in English is a symbol of resilience and lifelong learning. In the next section, we will explore how she connects her journey to hope, kindness, and a meaningful life, inspiring others to follow their own path. Sharing and inspiring others. Welcome back, friends. Now we see Maya taking her learning and confidence a step further. She begins to help others. After all the effort she has put into learning English, she feels ready to share her knowledge. One afternoon, she notices a younger student struggling to read aloud. The student whispers, I cannot read this sentence." Maya smiles warmly and sits beside the child. She says gently, "It is okay. I will help you. Let's read together." At first, the younger student hesitates. He looks down and frowns. Maya encourages him. "Repeat after me. The cat runs fast." She points to each word with her finger. The student slowly repeats, "The cat runs fast." Maya nods and smiles. "Good. Very good," she says. She repeats the sentence 3 times with him, and each time he becomes more confident. Maya feels proud. She sees the joy of learning growing in someone else. Maya remembers how isolated and afraid she once felt. She remembers thinking, "I cannot do this." I am alone now. She feels the contrast. She is no longer alone in learning. She can support others. She can share hope. Helping someone else also helps her remember her own lessons. She says aloud to the younger student, "Do not worry. Mistakes are okay. We learn every day." The student smiles. Maya's heart feels warm. Maya also shares simple English phrases for practice. She says, "I can try. You can try. We learn together." She asks the student to repeat each phrase slowly. I can try. You can try. We learn together. Each repetition builds confidence. They practice more sentences. The boy plays. The dog runs. The girl reads a book. The student repeats after her, and his pronunciation improves. Maya feels joy in seeing his progress. During this time, Maya reflects on her own journey. She remembers the small wins she worked for, reading her first paragraph, pronouncing words correctly, helping a friend. Each of these steps has made her stronger. Sharing these lessons now feels natural. She whispers to herself, "Hope grows when you share." Learning grows when you help. She sees that her journey is not just about her, it is about inspiring others. Maya also helps her classmates. Some struggle with vocabulary or reading aloud. Maya offers guidance. Try slowly. Repeat the words. Listen carefully. She demonstrates sentences and asks them to repeat after her. Her classmates smile and begin to feel more confident. Maya feels proud of creating a positive environment. She understands that learning together is fun. She thinks, "We all grow when we try together." Through this experience, Maya practices more English herself. She says aloud, "I help my friend. I read aloud. I learn every day. We learn together." Each phrase is simple but powerful. Her speaking improves. Her pronunciation becomes clear. She remembers that teaching others is also a way to strengthen her own skills. She enjoys seeing how small acts of support can make big differences. Maya feels the emotional reward of sharing. She feels pride, happiness, and hope. The fear she once had is now replaced with courage and confidence. She realizes that helping others makes her stronger. She sees that learning and hope are not limited. They grow when shared. She whispers, "I can give hope. I can help others. We can all learn." Maya's story shows that success is not only personal, it is also about making a positive impact on others. Each phrase, each sentence, each effort builds not only her skills, but also inspires someone else. She understands that learning English is also about learning kindness, patience, and encouragement. These are lessons for life. Now, Maya is ready for the final step of her journey. She has learned to face challenges, celebrate small wins, and help others. In the next section, we will see a motivational conclusion that connects her story to hope, persistence, and using English to grow in life. Conclusion. Welcome back, friends. Now, we reach the final part of Maya's story. She has come a long way from the girl who felt lost and hopeless after failing her exam. At the beginning, she thought, "I cannot do this. I will never succeed." Her fear and despair were heavy, and she often felt small and alone. Now, Maya is very different. She feels confident, proud, and full of hope. She has learned that even small steps, taken consistently, can lead to big changes. Maya remembers her first struggles, forgetting words, mispronouncing sentences, and feeling frustrated. She thought English was too hard. She thought success was impossible. But she did not give up. She practiced every day, repeated simple sentences, listened carefully, and learned from mistakes. Each small win, each tiny improvement, gave her courage to keep going. Slowly she grew stronger, more patient, and more confident. Her journey also taught her emotional strength. Maya learned that fear does not disappear, but courage grows when you act anyway. She learned that mistakes are not failures, but lessons. She discovered that helping others not only gives hope to them, but also strengthens your own heart. Maya's journey shows that progress is made by persistence, kindness, and daily effort, not by waiting for instant success. Now, Maya can read, speak, and even inspire others. She practices English every day. She helps her friends and younger students. She smiles when she remembers her first moments of despair. The contrast is clear. The girl who once felt hopeless is now resilient and motivated. Her confidence continues to grow, and she feels ready to face new challenges, both in English and in life. Dear friends, Maya's story is not just about English. It is about hope, persistence, and believing in yourself. You can start small. Read one sentence, speak one phrase, help a friend, or try something new every day. Each action builds strength and confidence. Every mistake is a lesson. Every small win is a step forward. Remember Maya's journey. Step by step, day by day, hope grows. Fear does not last forever when you keep trying. Progress comes with patience and consistency. You can never lose hope. Keep learning, keep practicing, and keep believing in yourself. Your small daily actions can lead to big changes. So take a deep breath, start today, and never give up. You too can grow your skills, build confidence, and inspire others along the way. Step by step, day by day, you can achieve your goals and become stronger, just like Maya.